And welcome back to Let's Play Elder Scrolls Online Daggerfall Covenant, Episode 6.
You've arrived. I am Devaith Fear, Wizard Lord of Telfear. I trust no further introduction is necessary. I seek a Daedric artifact. It lies hidden in a brass city filled with danger, curiosity, and contradiction. You will accompany me, if you wish.
Okay, what exactly would I be signing up for?
A voyage that only a few have ever undertaken. We will travel to Sotha-Seal's peculiar experiment, the Clockwork City. I have inquiries to make. You will assist me.
Yeah, reach the Clockwork City?
I do. The Tribunes are not so clever that they could hide such a place from me for long. The city is quite close, and also very far away. Just the first of Sotha-Seal's many paradoxes. If you choose to join me, be prepared for many more.
Well, ask me to help.
The future holds its secrets close, but I have scried glimpses. Your spirit strides alongside those of anointed kings and heroes. Trust me, you walk the path to power. Don't believe me? Good. A healthy dose of skepticism will serve you well.
Well, I'll work with you.
Of course you will. Naturally you have questions. Alas, they will have to wait. Servants of the Tribunal do not look kindly on blasphemous journeys like this one. Meet me at the waterfall north of the city. We can discuss the details there.
Goodbye.
Prepare if you must, but make it quick. Time is not on our side.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even have healing items. Which I should probably then get. Down there? Well, whatever. Kind of restored. Oh, a lore book discovered. Handbook by Wepna Nustra Precipitator Emeritus. From Form the First. Make a cell of the mana fountain to be primed with pure gold, for from pure gold only may the humors be rectified. Pure principles coaxed from the chaos of pure power. Droppest thou then the pure gold upon the surface of the mana fountain. Takest thou exceeding great care to safeguard yourself from the insalubrious tempest of the mana. And for through such assaults may one's health be utterly blighted. Form the second, make sure that thou harvest with you this excellent manual. Harvest with you, so that thou may speak the necessary words straight away and with error, so that thou, not in carelessness, cause thyself and much else to discorporate and disorder the world with your competent humors. Form the third. Take in hand the item to be restored and hold it forth in the prime fountain. And all the while the proby faces, which are to be learned most expeditiously and faultlessly, this manual and this manual alone, saying the vile calumnies of Carnison and Rator, whose bowels are consumed by envy of my great learning, and who do falsely give testament to the efficacies of their own animals, which are in every way inferior and steeped in error. When the first, proceed instantly to heal thyself of all injuries, or to avail yourself of the healing powers of the temples. Healers, for though the agonies of Menacos must be borne by any who would restore a prize occurring to full potency, it is not wise that 7 be endured unduly, nor does the suffering in any way render the potency more sublime. Standing the foolish regulation of Carnson and Ratter, while the wickedness are manifest even to the least learned of critics. Are you okay with me just stealing their books? Huh. Take one bite, apparently. Does this work? Okay. Oh, interesting. So it's like the weird amulet thing. Yeah, I'm ready for this, I think. You know, with my little flamberge type sword. Ouch. Sure, this will go swimmingly.
There you are. Come, here, behind the waterfall.
And that's why... I did say swimmingly, didn't I?
My companion arrives at last. Now then, our journey begins in this dreary little cave. Quite a surprise, yes? Believe me, it won't be the last. We can speak freely here, but do make it brief. All this natural splendor is just tedious.
So, still, who is he?
The father of mysteries, the clockwork god, the tinkerer, and other such banal titles. Sothasil, or Set, is a member of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He reigns over Morrowind as the god of craft and sorcery, the wisest and most reclusive of the three.
You know him well.
Ha! No one truly knows Sothasil, not even his hordes of wild-eyed worshippers. I studied with him before his ascent, and even then he defied comprehension. His only true peer was Indoril Nerevar. Such a shame what happened to him.
What happened to Indoril Nerevar?
Indeed. Saint Nerevar the Captain, our king and greatest champion for a time. He died, tragically, during a journey to the heart of Red Mountain. It was all very sudden. Some believe his retainer, Dagoth struck the mortal blow. Others...
What do others think?
Some believe that Sothasil, Vivek, and Almalexia murdered Nerevar so they could take divine power for themselves. Who's to say what really happened? In any event, Sothasil emerged from the mountain even more inscrutable than before.
What do you think happened?
I think it's irrelevant. The silence of Sothasil may come from a place of grief and deep regret. It might be a side effect of his fierce obsessions, perhaps both. How he became a god is no concern of mine. I respect his knowledge, nothing more.
Why did Sothasil hide the Clockwork City here?
Sothasil hides everything. But more to your point, it's not just a city. It's an incomprehensibly powerful, world-shaping device. Can't leave that sort of thing lying about, can you? Also, Almalexia worries about how it reflects on her divinity.
Almalexia?
Yes, Seal's fellow tribune. A machine can be studied and perhaps understood in time. She fears that by reducing their divinity to a machine, Sothasil lessens the mystique of their godhood. To his great credit, Seal largely ignores these concerns.
What do you hope to find in Clockwork City?
A Daedric artifact. I take a keen interest in all such objects, but this one seems especially significant. You see, nearly everyone who searches for it winds up dead. I suspect that someone or something
It's probably gonna happen to me.
hid this artifact away in the Clockwork City.
Is it about seeking an object that got other people killed?
Other people are not to faith fear. I've not lived this long by shying away from dangerous relics. Anyway, if this artifact inspired someone to slaughter scores of mages, it's clearly something worth investigating.
Alright, goodbye. Clockwork City vaults. And asked me, isn't hiding a vault within another vault just recursive and redundant? A single vault be enough? Sothasil's neck, where he shook his head repeatedly. Poets. And we're under winter weather advisory tomorrow. It'd be great because that means maybe snow day. Yeah, as if. And he's gone. Oh, there he is.
Draftier than I remembered. Follow me.
Does he have a pet rat? Or nope, that was just very convenient.
Such as it is. Ironic that AM's holy city of Mournhold has Gwemric roots.
I don't know, is it?
Curious. Practically no one knows this route, but this scaffolding looks new. Built by rogue ordinators, perhaps? Stay watchful. Sotha Seal always did admire dwarven industry, albeit quietly. Perhaps that's why he built his city here.
Because, yeah, didn't they? I remember seeing something saying that Vivek saying that they shunned their gods.
This lift will take
Or
us to
the
the
tribunal.
depths of the ruin, and to our destination. Come along.
I wonder if my spider's from here.
On you go. The entrance lies just ahead.
So it's vault. Yeah, I'm sure you won't mind. Well, he's not stopping for me.
Do you see, just across the ravine? That's our door.
Jeez. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. All this. I have never seen these before.
The seal's factotum still remember me. Touching. I'd say prepare yourself, but nothing can prepare you for what's to come. Touch the sphere. Clockwork City awakes.
I can't melt that down. Into the floor we go.
What? This is not the brass fortress. Someone diverted our passage. Audacious, but foolhardy. When I find them, wait. I feel cold.
Hi.
Back, creature! My shadow! My power! Don't let it escape!
Do I have to kill it, or... I don't understand what's going on at all.
Factotums! They're activating! Ready your weapons! I will assist you as best I can!
Okay, they, I can actually hurt them. How do I know when something's done?
Destroy them!
Thank goodness they only seem to care about me. Oh, no, I can knock him down. I was rooted. Oh, that's what's happened to them.
Oh, to the southeast! Make ready!
You came in. Is that my health? Yeah, my health bar seems to have that little border around it. Is that what that means? Let me guess, you guys are next? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I see it now.
Better be the last of them!
I don't know if it can be anything but the last of them, considering there don't seem to be any more. Oh, he's healing him. There's a patcher. Cool. There we go.
Fetch you scrap heaps. My shadow remains close. We must hurry.
The scrubbing board.
Swivel swords. Oh, wonderful. I'm in no condition to navigate this maze. Go. Find a way to deactivate these traps.
I hope someone looted this crate before me. Can I just, like, whack them? I mean, this looks like, wouldn't be happy if I break it, but, everyone looted this place. Disappointed. And I can't push them. He's not getting hurt, is he? Okay. Oh, never mind. Huh, so much for that. Just shoots fire, huh? Quickly now. And this crate actually has stuff in it. The ginseng. I thought dwarves were all dead or something. Oh, now you go down. Apparently I have an infinite bag with those now. Let's climb around the side. It's a lot of metal to spend on a barrel, though. It's a bookshelf, huh? New expression by Protector Alberon, second innovator of the Sacred Flywheel. Great gear concept first performed by Lord Silvasil, expanded upon by his clockwork apostles, illustrates that all of his existence can be expressed as a working of a finely tuned machine. The great gear represents nature's primal energen. Delightful and power makes the earth. Sorry. I guess I know it's a nerd and not Nim. It isn't a little engine. Another mystery used a metaphorical idea of a primal engine to expand upon his teaching philosophy. So those that learn from Lord Set. An example built upon the metaphor to create a rich and expressive speaking that sets them apart from other followers of the tribunal. By employing a variety of metaphors that utilize the working of gears and pistons to express emotions, thoughts, and intentions, they have developed a distinct dialect that draws upon the vocation's beliefs. The more cherished idioms along... I mean, for those not fluent in the movements of Great Gear. By the Great Gear, an expression of wonder or surprise can be used to proclaim shock or even horror in appropriate circumstances. Never in a million clicks of the Great Gear for involving possibility of given event or describing something that's unlikely to happen. The gears just have to align in my favor. It's a fate. Mission of awful intent, favorable conditions, or the desire for everything to come together in a positive way. Gear slips, a phrase used to express that something isn't quite right or a situation has become off kilter. Getting up the gears, an expression that means something is spoiled to a blundering or stupidity. Or three gears click in the phrase, the phrase to use to hurry things along, to indicate that very little time has or will have passed. Caught in the gears, a statement concern usually related to a difficult situation, some predicament or a problem that doesn't have an easy solution. May your gears spin freely. Farewell, wishing the recipient good wishes and continued success. May your piston never clog. To wish another person well as you send them on the way, may the great gear always spin you in direction. Way to wish good fortune but a clockwork apostle or a close friend or associate not related to the order. Tighten the cogs. Show up, reinforce, and make better. The clockwork is only as strong as its weakest cog. Phrase with a literal meaning, though the weakest cog also figuratively refers to a person or other flawed feature, not a natural cog. Gear never pauses in its rotation. A phrase that assures time will pass, as in the move moves on, whether we want to or not. A few more clicks of the Great Gear requests to give someone your attention for its time. The Great Gear turns to be, so be quick. Time passes, so don't dawdle. This Great Gear turns from frustration to opportunity, and use several similar sayings indicate that situation can change from fable to unfable, or vice versa, usually by the winds of fate. All that is a sequence of the words. Oh, and that is. I like this place. But anyways, that's going to end up being it for this episode. I'm going to check out Somerset. I don't know if I need to download that or that's going to fuck this up. Doubt it. I better not. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.